I'd like to take this time just to tell you to eat my ass.
Fists in the air, the crowds ablaze. Moments that steal the mundane haze. No fear, no hold in this maze. Reach the peak of these wild days. It lives, Friday night lives. You die, but Friday night lives. Hosted by Deadbeat Radio. Stuntman Mark and Rambo Rap.
Welcome to Friday Night Lives, bitches. So, I don't know what's going on with Mark. I think I do know what's going on with Mark, actually. It's becoming killer. But I'm Uncle Bill. Oh, it's going to be awesome. I'm Uncle Bill. It's the Stuntman Mark, and below me is Rambo Raff, and we are your hosts for the evening. Tonight, we are going to be celebrating the 40th anniversary of one of the best action films ever made in existence, which is Arnold Schwarzenegger's classic Commando. I've probably seen this movie more times than I should. It's just one of those movies that when you were a kid, you watched like a million times. It's kind of, to me, like the perfect action film. I don't know. I mean, Predator, you could make a case that Predator's better. You could make a case that like Die Hard is better, but just for sheer chaos and like explosions and pure, per volume people killed, this has got to be like one of the best ones.
Mm-hmm. I would agree. It's weird because I actually didn't really grow up with Commando. I grew up with the other Arnold movies, the three T's. Terminator, True Lies, and Total Recall. Those were like my main Arnold watches as a kid. I saw this one a little later, but it's very enjoyable, really fun. A lot of cool action, some fun actors, and yeah, it's really good.
Very cool. Matt, what are your thoughts? Your reflections about Commando?
Well, I did watch that growing up when I was a kid because action, I think for most people here, horror was their gateway to films. Horror I do love, but action was my first gateway. So Van Damme, Stallone, Arnold, Dolph Lundgren, Chuck Norris, these were the guys I would follow and watch their films time and time again. They were my comic book characters. They were my comic book heroes. So to me, this is a comic book movie, but my kind of comic book movie, not the stuff today, Black dildo, fucking
Black dildo.
I wish Doctor Strange, multiverse of sadness, all this other stuff.
Yeah,
this is the type of bigger than life. Yes, it's not realistic, but it's escapism, fun, fast paced, lots of action. Great one-liners, and a movie star with presence that knew what kind of commodity he was. He knew what kind of film he was making. I think Mark Lester knew what kind of film he was making. Just a fun, bit of tongue-in-cheek, balls-to-the-wall action film that you don't see nowadays, which is a shame. But watched it many times when I was a kid. It's one of my favorites. I would say Predator is probably my favorite just because of the action horror blend, but this is up there, maybe my third favorite after The Running Man. But I love this film, so much fun, so great to see it again with you guys.
Yeah, this is a movie. I think that fun is the perfect word for it because it's just like one giant action set piece after another. Never really stops. I mean, after the first 5 minutes, when you get established that like that's Alyssa Milano's his daughter and all that stuff, like it never really stops after that. And I love a movie that does that. Commando's like to me like Rambo 2. Like the same type of just where they're just killing everything and everybody and just like same style of movie.
Well, you mentioned Running Man, and I think the writer of this film wrote Running Man, as well as I think he worked on Die Hard, Die Hard 2, 48 Hours, which is really fun as well.
Steven D'Souza.
Right, yeah.
He also directed, I think, Street Fighter with Van Damme.
Damn,
Yeah.
sorry about that.
I think he wrote Knockoff, which was another Van Damme movie.
Go home, get my boot, go up river, and keep bites his ass so hard that my wannabe go feel it. Who wants to go home? Who wants to come at me? That's what it sounded like he said every time Van Damme does a speech, but I don't know what that was. Street Fighter, I don't know what the hell that was, but anyway.
What is your
Fever dream.
favorite Arnold movie for one-liners?
Maybe
this
Predator.
This one's up there for me.
This one's up there. Predator. There's some great ones in Total Recall.
For one, the
Consider
Running
that
Man
a
for me for one-liners.
Running Man, yeah. Hey, Killian.
Follow me, light bulb. Over here, Christmas tree.
Hey, Killian. There's Sub-Zero, now Plane Zero.
I live to eat to, what was it? I live to eat the contract. Better leave some room for my fist to go jam it to your stomach. I break your goddamn spine.
Yeah,
this
if you guys
go on
want,
all night, just like us doing.
if you want like to blow a blood vessel, you Google Arnold laugh, or no, not laugh, like screaming compilation. It's somebody compiled they
just a bunch of that.
I made it about 30 seconds and I couldn't watch it just because I knew I was going to pass out from laughter. It's just so funny. I mean, a lot of those lines are made by his accent, his delivery, and yeah, it's funny. I mean, you mentioned Mark Lester, who I'm a big fan of. I love Class of '84. One of my favorites. Even Class of 1990 is pretty fun, especially that last act is chock full of action. He directed one of my favorite John Candy movies, Armed and Dangerous, which is very underrated. Showdown in Little Tokyo. I even like Firestarter. So he's a good director. I was trying to think before we even started this, like why this film works so well, but you mentioned the script, but I mean, you had a lot of other really talented people like involved. You had James Horner, who did the score for Aliens, which I'm sure you guys know. Let's not forget Joel Silver. Say what you will about him as a person, but like the films that he produced, I mean, some of the best action movies in the 80s, 90s. I mean, list goes on. Even the cinematographer, Matt Leonetti, did a lot of really cool stuff. So, I mean, it was just a combination of all the right talent at the right time doing their best work, I think, with Commando. And I mean, it's all up on the screen. It's a blast.
The biggest, I guess, criticism that this film gets is Vernon Wells, which I never really paid attention to that when I was a kid. I only paid attention to it till later on when people started bringing it up. But basically just talking about like, you know, so you got Schwarzenegger fucking jacked to the gills on steroids. And then you got Vernon Wells, who just looks like your dad. Looks like a, 45-year-old dad at a barbecue or something like that. He doesn't look like a special forces guy or anything like that at all in this movie. But he does, like, to me, come off really, really well. Like, his presence is what really carries that character. Not the look per se, but just he plays crazy really, really well, in my opinion.
No, he does. He's great. Bill Duke is also in here. His whole scene, especially the part in the hotel, is really great. I don't really remember Ray Dawn in a lot of other films. She's the female co-star of this movie. I know she was in Tales from the Dark Side. I guess horror fans will mostly know her from that one segment at the end of that. I think she's in Soul Man. as well.
Oh God.
Yeah, but I don't know if I've seen her in too many other things. Don't know if
It's
she's still
weird because
acting.
she's not a bad actress, man.
No, yeah, I think she's.
I don't understand why she wasn't in more stuff, but yeah, she wasn't in a ton.
Hmm.
And this is by far the role that I remember her the most for.
Yeah, same.
The Principal. She was in The Principal too.
Oh yeah, Belushi, Louis Gossett Jr. I think the same guy who directed Young Guns, Christopher Kane. It's a good one. Kind of precursor to The Substitute,
Yeah.
the edited version Mark got. Not The Substitute.
Don't remind me.
What is the guy's name too? That's he's in the Warriors. He's in this. He plays Sully.
Oh yeah, that's
He's
right.
great in this too.
Yeah, I always forget his name.
David Patrick Kelly.
Right. Yeah. There you go.
Is it in this movie where he? If there's a scene in this movie where if it comes, I can't remember if it's this one. I think it is. No, it's 48 hours. It's 48 hours. Sorry, he was in 48 hours too.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's the scene where he's picking up the car or something, and I don't know if you remember this scene, but it always stuck with me. He's trying to pick up the car that's got the money and everything in it, and he goes to the attendant guy and he hands him the thing, and he goes, "This has been here for 7 years," or something like that, and that guy goes, "Well, I've been busy."
Yeah.
Something like that. I always love that line read for some reason. But he's got probably one of the best death scenes in this movie of any of them.
Yeah, he's been around for a while. Like you said, the Warriors. He was in Dreamscape as kind of a Freddy Krueger type before Freddy, because he was in the Nightmares and he had the fingers on the hands, the knives coming out, the claws, and then he was in the first John Wick, and I think that's the last thing I saw him in. Yeah, The Crow. Fire it up. That's right.
That's right. Yeah, he was. Yeah.
There's a lot of people in this movie, I mean, a lot of notable kind of guys that have been in a lot of movies in the 80s too.
Mm-hmm.
So, go ahead.
I was just reading something in the chat. They got married after they did Soul Man. See,
Ain't no fucking way. That's the weirdest couple of all time.
See, Thomas Howell was Tommy Chong's son-in-law. That just sounds like a movie storyline.
That's so odd.
Yeah, because I think he was Thomas Howell was in Tommy Chong's film Far Out Man.
Okay, so there's the connection. That makes sense. Okay.
Maybe she loved blackface. Put that in the bedroom. Do you dress up like me in the bedroom?
She loved blackface.
Maybe it's her
that's
fetish.
Oh God!
I love when you're in the mud.
Who owns that movie? Who owns Soul Man? I'm just curious.
I don't know.
We'll never see that out, but I just want to know, like,
somebody should put that out.
That'll never happen, man. Unless Kino might. They're the only company I could think of that would put it out.
So it was New World Pictures, but they went out of business. So DVD Anchor Bay.
Okay.
It was on a double feature, 2011 by Image Entertainment. They don't Anchor Bay if you want to come back. You really 4K of Soul Man. That needed some attention.
That'll kick the new brand off, yeah. Why not a remake of that movie? Let's do that today.
Who would star in C. Thomas Howell?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
You just want him to get canceled.
Yeah, I do. Him or Tom Cruise, either one's fine with me. Bobby's here though. He says Uncle Bill puts on Alien 3. Matt fell down. Uncle Bill said, well, Matt, you always fucking fall. You're the clumsy son of a bitch in Bobby stories ever, man. Mark said you should check out the Disney Star Wars movies. It's like watching 10 Alien 3s and he's dead.
Yeah, it probably would be. Bobby is correct.
So wait, who's dead? I'm dead?
Yeah, you're just dead. Uncle Bill said, who wants to watch Commando as Texas Roadhouse? Matt jumps up and says, me, me, me.
Well, I mean, if something will bring me back to life, Commando will do it.
I do love Texas Roadhouse, so that's no joke.
I've never been there.
Really?
No, I know I live in Texas, but I've never been there.
I'll bet Texas Roadhouse is not popular at all in Texas.
Not really.
They just call it Roadhouse there. Fuck it. Austin Butler would be great in the Soul Man remake. Yeah.
Get Skarsgård in there. He could do it.
All right. You guys ready for this?
Sure.
You ready for Freddy?
Of course.
If you think you're ready, think again. So I'm going to count back for anybody that's watching at home from 3, 2, 1. And then I'm on the 20th Century Fox screen already, like the first part of it. And
one quick thing for anybody watching, it's the director's cut, just so you guys know.
Yeah.
I think it's about.
Although, how much different could it fucking be?
It's like a 5-minute difference, I think.
All right.
The
so
original
watching the director's cut, or you didn't go?
Well, I didn't know that, so I'm watching theatrical cut. I think I'll manage.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
I think I can manage.
All right. In 3, 2, 1, go. All right, bulls. This movie's rated R. I thought it was rated PG.
Oh, you're on the Fox logo?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
Let's see if I've got fucking subtitles or if I'm going to have to. Shit, motherfuckers. I'd forgot about this scene till right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's a great scene.
Yeah.
Let me turn this shit down.
Oh, yeah. I was afraid I was going to miss you.
Don't worry.
You won't.
Yeah.
And for those watching along, you'll see some really good practical blood squibs, and which is featured pretty heavily in movies like this, which they don't do nowadays, which I don't understand because it looks better. It looks.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
If you want to see some killer squib stuff, that new Night Living Dead 90 is like the uncut version.
Yes.
Everybody, every squib in the world went into making that.
Yeah, the great practical effects in that, you have the skinny zombie getting shot with no shirt on, so they just blow up the squibs right through the latex, which is great. Just a couple more for good measure.
It wasn't enough.
It's garbage day.
You see that thing that has been floating around on like a meme? It says Bill Duke razors. It's just like you don't need shaving cream. It's just a pack of like razors.
That's amazing.
Simon, we're only about 2 minutes and 50 seconds in. The best part, the price.
Yeah.
I kind of wish Bill Duke had had a chance to star in a film because he never really got to it. Because I do think he's got that voice and presence to be a lead. Maybe not like a Arnold Stallone star, triple A,
Yeah.
huge box office star, but at least once or twice get to star in a film.
Yeah, he definitely should have been a bigger star than he was.
Yeah, I mean, he
mean,
worked with a lot of the bigger guys too. Pretty much everybody you could think of, but he never got that lead role.
I still remember him. I think it was Exit Wounds. He was like the police chief. Seagal film.
Yep.
Big fucking antenna.
I was gonna say this.
Yeah.
That's how it was back in the day. He did antennas big as yourself. Nowadays, it's like fit in your pocket. It's like,
Let's see.
It's
Here
the best.
we.
It's the best opening for Arnold.
Yep. Carrying a fucking tree with no shirt on, just fucking.
Oh, a chainsaw.
Yeah.
Cinematat says, I'm seeing Commando tomorrow night in the theater, oddly enough. Very cool. I didn't know it was in theaters. Made sense, but hope you enjoy.
Bobby says, too, did you know Mark used his DVD case like Mac and me as a steel chair to hit other YouTube wrestlers in the ring and in the alliance with that guy I met at a convention? I didn't know that, Bobby.
You need to film that next time, Mark, for your channel.
As much as I love Invasion USA, it's going to be Commando.
Yeah, I would agree. Yeah, Commando's not on 4K. I'm a bit surprised.
Yeah, that is surprising. I could see it getting a pretty cool release somewhere down the line. You'd think it would be this year since the anniversary.
Yeah, but who owns it? Is it now Disney? Because it was Fox?
Yeah, Disney.
Well, there you go.
I'm going to tickle you. I'll pick you up. Oh, I'm going to run now. Come on, follow me. I'll get some ice cream.
Does this come off as a commercial? Like stay at our lodge, our cottage.
It's like a fucking timeshare commercial or something.
It's teaching her kung fu.
Yep.
That she never uses,
like
right?
Cobra Kai. No, she didn't fucking do anything really.
Cobra Kai, yeah. They got feed the deer.
I got this deer for you. I captured him, broke his leg. He cannot move.
Now they say it is like a timeshare. Yeah. Eat your fish here. You feed the deer here.
Listen, Milano, you're my daughter. Oh, Jesus.
We're about 7 minutes in, Jackson Jack.
Yeah, still on opening credits. You haven't missed too much just yet.
Of course, the editor, Mark Goldblatt, he also helped edit Rambo 2 and became a director. He directed Dolph Lundgren's The Punisher a few years after this.
One of the best movies ever.
Yeah. I love it. The James Horner score, I liked it, but I always thought it was kind of...
That fucking thing.
That fucking thing is
Oh my god.
it's been waiting.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck you, Mom. I'm back, bitch. Uh,
I forgot what the fuck I was gonna say.
James Horner. You're talking about James Horner.
Yeah.
Oh, I like James Horner, but I will say this store at times reminds me a bit too much like 48 Hours. It kind of seems like he just ripped off his 48 Hour score to put into this. Just a lot of times it
It is
sounds
a
like
lot like that, yeah.
sometimes it's a bit too much. So I like the score, but it sounds a lot like 48 Hours music.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean.
He agrees. Great place they're at, though. I mean, really good looking place they're at. The land. I know, I agree. He agrees too. He wants to live there too.
He's like, right.
Back when you could use actual helicopters and shots like this, now it'd just be a CGI they put in. Right, Mark?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I like all the practical stuff in it. I mean, it's part of what makes these movies so fun. Shooting on location. Of course, we always talk about squibs. Everything's so CGI now, just takes away from the feel of it and authenticity of the project to me.
Yeah.
A lot of help these assholes are, by the way, here in a couple minutes.
Right, yeah.
Lord.
All that firepower for nothing.
Yeah.
And I guess because I saw this other film much later in life, I didn't realize this guy here, he was the priest in Amityville 2.
Oh.
He's the priest that's trying to get the boy help. But yeah, I didn't see that film until many years later. But so I was watching Amityville 2. I'm like, this guy looks familiar. I'm like, oh, okay. Commando, cool.
Can I just say, though, that is probably the most magnificent flat top I've ever seen on anyone
Yeah.
in any movie.
What about Hogan's?
Yeah, you might be right. It might be better. The fact that they had to staple that to his head or something is what makes that even better. They're not good at all. No, they suck. Like, when shit hits the fan, like
they're useless.
I always thought this was killer too, because like basically immediately after he leaves, like all hell breaks loose, which you don't really see that a lot.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's usually some sort of establishing stuff after that or something else, but like it just goes right into it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what makes it. I think that's why this has gotten a big cult following, because it just moves very quickly, very frequently. And yeah, you do risk if you do it wrong. Oh, you don't have development of the characters. But here is because they're such prototypes and they got that presence. You don't need it. Some movies, if you do it well, if you cast right, you don't need it, and this didn't need it. And so it actually worked in his favor to go on this, lit the fuse and run.
Yeah. I like how he didn't even warn them. He just went for cover.
Mhm.
Well, that's their fault. They should know. They're trained. They should know better.
It's got a whole
It's
fucking
the worst.
armory.
This fucking thing was just 13. That's, anybody could have broken into that safe. It's Rob Halford. Oh, yep. So what? What's the point of any of that? Having them guys there? Wrong.
It's his line from Terminator before he shoots the guy as well.
Oh, Dip Miller?
Yeah, he says wrong
right.
when he shoots
Yeah,
him.
it's the same line. I thought that maybe they thought that was going to be his big line from Terminator or something. That's why they put that in here. Because I don't think he says "I'll be back" in this.
Yeah, he does.
He does.
Does he?
I was
Okay.
Yeah, I was
Before he
just
gets on the plane,
Mhm.
he says, "I'll be back, Bennett." See, the what's great about this is just there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. It's just true escapism entertainment. If you did
Right.
this film nowadays, then you have to explain, oh my God, he killed that guy in cold blood. How could it be so cold blooded? He must be a monster in himself. They have to bring so much feelings and peaciness and
No, if you did this film nowadays, Brie Larson would have to be in it, and she'd have to be the one that does everything, and like Arnold will be completely incompetent,
Yeah.
or somebody like Brie Larson, give fucking Jenna Ortega or somebody like that.
Yeah.
how funny would have been in the middle, it just flipped over and he just stopped
Yeah,
half on the mountain. Shit, it didn't work out that way.
Here's my question: why the fuck didn't they just shoot him right here? I
Well,
wondered that.
their plan is to capture him because they
Yeah.
want him to kill the guy. That's why they have the daughter captured, because we want to use him to kill the guy.
Right.
But my question is, if they were going to kidnap him, why were they driving away from him? Like, they left one
Yeah,
guy
exactly,
just
yeah.
with the thing, I guess. They thought that's all it took to capture him.
His name. John Matrix.
It's a great name. It's a great name. It's a great 80s action name.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Well, yeah, in the 80s, you had to be named John McClane, John Rambo, John Matrix.
I forgot. Is that Don Herrera? Is that guy's name?
Don Hedaya.
Don Hedaya. Okay.
Yeah, he was in a lot of stuff throughout the years.
Yeah.
He was, I think, was the Addams Family the first one, and
Mm-hmm.
he was in
Resurrection too.
he was in that.
Yeah.
Oh, Alien Resurrection. Okay, I thought you meant like the
I thought you were talking about Halloween Resurrection. I was like, I don't
No.
remember him being in that.
the Alien Resurrection. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think the country he says they made up. I forget what country he says, but I think it's a made up country. I don't know if it's just not to offend anybody or does Valverde? I don't think that exists, right? Valverde.
I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think
Isn't that a fucking salsa? Pretty sure I ate that.
Salsa Verde.
Oh, it's also the same Steven D'Souza worked on Die Hard 2, and the bad guy in that, the dictator's from Valverde. So he used the same country in Die Hard 2 as well.
Hmm.
That's the Rambo knife, isn't it?
It looks like it.
I think it was. Pretty
Isn't
sure
that
it was.
weird? I mean, from what I understand, like special forces, even in the 80s, used K bars. They didn't use anything like that. But like that movie made those so popular that was the
Yeah.
knife that became associated with every special forces in movie.
And yeah, I think it was May, Rambo 2 came out, and then this was, of course, October. And both made their mark. Rambo 2 was more successful, but they both made their mark. Or here's where Arn's about to say the line, "I'll be back."
Only in a rerun. That's the best. Like come back to that every Running Man.
I forgot the remakes coming out of that. The Running Man. I forgot.
Everybody else did
Oh
too.
yeah, that's right.
I'm
Edgar
sure.
Wright's doing it, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
he really needed a job. I guess.
Yeah, unfortunately, his last film, while I thought it was really well done and a really good film, didn't do any major business box office wise.
What do you last?
The way he delivers that line too is like completely like deadpan. You're a funny guy, Sully. I like you. So I'm going to kill you last.
Which I think his inspiration was the Sean Connery James Bond, because he would say the deadpan and like, because I know he was a James Bond fan, which is one of the reasons he liked doing True Lies, because it was the closest he got to doing a James Bond movie was True Lies.
Yeah, I mean it's basically a parody of James Bond.
Oh, the chick from Masters of the Universe.
Oh yeah, Chelsea Field. She was also in The Last Boy Scout
Yeah.
and a few others.
Any carry-on luggage, just him.
I know this is really stupid, but that quick shot of the planet, it looked like there was like a big scratch, like the big scrape of the painting on the plane, like it hit something. I'm like, I don't know if I want to be on this plane.
No.
It looked like its nose has been chipped. Oh, there you go. Ah, yeah, here's going to come the line. You did tired.
Yeah.
in the hat.
Bees in the hat. Yeah.
Is there like a good special edition of this? Either one
Just
of you guys?
that DVD that had it was like the director's cut, I think. There was a few featurettes on it.
Did it have any of like the deleted scenes or anything? Because I know there was one scene where they cut. It was supposedly like a love scene between Arnold and Ray Dawn, but
I don't think that was ever released. No.
okay.
I mean, to be fair, a lot of Arnold stuff could have better editions.
That's true.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess in the 80s it was that easy to get to the
Yeah. Something tells me it would have been a little bit harder for the.
You just tear that thing down, you're already there.
Luckily, there's a swamp right over here. I'm gonna dive into it.
Lucky for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of my few nitpicks that coming up is there's I mean, it's only a nitpick, but there's the wide shot when he falls. It's a pretty iffy, like optical shot or something. It's where he drops, and it's very brief though. Real quick, like Caleb, doing fine, all going good. It's only brief though.
Yeah. Yeah, I wish there was like some full on commentary for it or like making of or something. Because I remember him talking about doing a lot of his own stunts, Arnold, in this. And he said he got hurt a couple times. Like I know he dislocated his shoulder, got bruised and cut up in a few different scenes, stuff like that.
So, is there no commentary for this from Arnold?
Not from Arnold.
I wish there was. That'd be amazing.
So, I mean, you would think he would, man. Like, this is one of his most popular movies.
Okay, but Mark, have you actually listened to his commentary? He just...
Yeah, I know.
This is what I do here. I went to chase this truck, and I ran really fast.
Yeah, but it's still entertaining.
He just describes what the hell's on screen. Here I am holding on this thing, and I run down the stairs.
Oh.
Like that's what it would be. He wouldn't tell you anything about the movie. Just
this is
what I'm going to get right now.
Happen here. And she was wonderful to work with. I really enjoyed myself. Yeah.
Damn, back when you had cords on phones.
Uh-huh.
I will say that's definitely one thing I don't miss. Almost strangle on the cord.
Mm-hmm.
Alyssa Milano became like a fruitcake. He's a weirdo. I'm not going to get into it.
Just had like 3 distinct phases to her career. Like number 1 was like child star, Who's the Boss, all that shit. Number 2 was like hot as fucking hell.
Did all those skin flicks. That's my favorite era.
And then number 3 was like batshit insane, just whatever's going on now.
Mm-hmm.
So this is before my time. I'm just seeing it. Is there anyone in the chat? Were you ever alive enough to use like these AT&T card readers, this stuff back in the day? To ask how was it working these antiquated machines?
I like the idea too. You could just smoke in an airport.
Yeah. You smoked everywhere in the
Yeah.
80s. I swear I swear I've seen movies where they smoke right in the hospital.
Blow it in the people's faces. Fuck you, you dying bitch. Like,
Exactly, Austin. Like they're funny. That's why I want them to do it. His commentaries are hilarious.
I like that suit, by the way. Two-tone
yeah.
gray over black or whatever. Gray over darker gray.
Why was that like the style? Those like random shitty patterns on suits back then.
I'm not really sure.
Or like each suit had like your shoulder pads.
The women had shoulder pads, guys had shoulder pads. There's more shoulder pads going around. And
so I would assume for UB, you first saw some VHS or was it cable?
Yeah, it was VHS, I'm pretty sure.
What about you, Mark? You said you saw this later.
Mm-hmm.
How did you first see it?
I think maybe TV, somewhere on TV. I'm pretty sure.
You ever notice there's a theme in these movies of Arnold like always kidnapping some poor woman, like in Running Man and this, like.
That was his phase, yeah. It's his kidnapping phase. The fact when he ripped out the chair looks like Webster in the car now. When he ripped out that seat. Oh, now he's like standing up. What the? Wait a minute. He was like right here. His head was like to her waist. Now he's just. What the hell? He grew a few inches.
Jackson says, any of you just ripped the seat out of your car because it was in the way. No. Now he's back down. Like.
Yeah, there's definitely a few scenes in this that's maybe not as well polished as say Rambo 2. Just a few little things here or there. Like when he flips the car over.
Either one of them driving that car.
And this is an ugly car too. This yellow car. It's like shitty bumblebee looking car. I guess that was cool in the 80s, I guess.
Yeah.
Looks like shit.
How do you really feel about it though, man? You know?
I would be caught dead with that car.
Hey, that's a Porsche, man.
Her car I can understand. His car is yellow like banana. I don't want to be in driving a banana into any tailpipes.
Yeah, she was in Charmed, Alyssa Milano. I forget if that show exists, thankfully.
Right, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That show had a lot of crazy women in it. Rose McGowan was in it. Fucking Alyssa Milano. Shannon Doherty. God, that's like the trifecta of crazy right there.
Yeah.
And this is...
Oh, sure, go ahead.
This mall is the T2 mall, right? I'm pretty sure the
Hmm.
Is it?
Sherman Oaks Galleria. Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's badass. I never knew that.
I think this is also the mall in Choppy Mall.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Which one do y'all like better, Chopping Mall or Terminator 2?
I like both, so
I know it's close, but
but this is my favorite of the three. This is my favorite of three, but I like all three.
he crazy bitches fighting evil. Charmed. God almighty. Remember malls?
That's funny. I was just about to say.
I
Mhm.
mean, that's what malls actually look like back then. They actually were like freaking killer. Now if you find one now, it's like just look like the saddest thing ever.
Well, I was going to ask, when was the last time each of you been to a mall, and what was the experience like?
Monroeville, as was actually the
Oh.
last time I went to a mall.
Not too long ago for me, and it was pretty crowded last time I was there. I mean, for me, it's still a fun experience because the one that's closest to me is still got a lot of stores, very active.
Must be one of the few.
Yeah, it might be actually.
The other chick from Charmed, oh God, the one that was in Dr. Giggles, I don't remember her name. It was something
Yeah,
like Holly Marie Combs. Wasn't that it?
yeah, I think so.
How I
Yeah,
pulled that out of my ass, I have
it's-
no idea. But
one of them got replaced. Yeah, that's right. The security guard.
Yeah, I kind of want to know this one guy, the security guy. This guy, I want to
Uh-huh.
know the way he says his line coming up.
yeah,
I want to know what his story is.
Hunt and slash bulls. You mean from Guns N' Roses? I have a feeling you mean something else. I feel like this is a bad idea.
So I guess the idea in malls, they're not probably allowed a gun.
I don't think so. I've never seen like a mall security guy with a gun. That'd be terrifying.
Well, yeah.
I think I have.
Well, yeah, you're in Chicago, though, right?
Well, no, this is a mall that's on the border of Indiana.
He just opened
so-
fire in fucking malls in Chicago. Yeah. He's got an AK on his back, the security guy.
Yeah, I haven't gone to a mall in the city in decades. If I go to any mall, it's going to be a suburban mall.
Look at this shit. This shit right here is funnier than hell. Dude.
It's amazing.
Ah.
But that's the appeal of it. I mean, how many movies don't have your a phone booth, body slammed by your lead character?
Right.
I'm gonna try that move right there where you like go for the nuts and then up with like a backhand. Just killed that guy. It's fine.
It's a lot of security for that mall.
It was like 10 guys. The most I've ever seen is like
Yeah.
maybe one or two.
Exactly. It's like a whole
Those-
fucking SWAT team.
That's a fucking Dick Warlock was the guy that was just the guy that
Oh.
got pushed down the steps and was just like looking up.
Oh,
Oh, okay.
That dude was literally in everything as a stunt man.
Oh, definitely. I've never seen someone.
The fuck is that?
Like Mark,
Like the
how,
fucking Hadouken from Street Fighter. Ah.
yeah, how many times you see someone do a?
There's one scene in The Matrix where somebody does a move like that, but that's a whole other thing.
I never understood why he picks her up. Why does he pick her up?
I have no idea. Because you would think, I mean,
Like he's on the run. Like I
Yeah.
better catch her before he gets away and my daughter's dead.
and at this point, he was just using her for the car, right? Like, I mean,
Right.
he
He's
got
didn't
the
have any reason to have her follow him around.
How about you, Mark? What do you think?
Maybe he figured he could use her for something later. And
No,
technically, she does do something later. She does help out.
Because he read the strip.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's getting him some pussy, both.
that too. Yeah.
I guess that's the answer. He needed the poontang.
Mm.
Are you a maid?
Mm.
You're going to be my maid later. So, Mark, how did you feel when Arnold fucked the maid?
What a question. Yes, give us your feelings about that.
I have no feelings about it whatsoever.
What an
Good
odd
for him.
choice, though, really.
To put it one way. Like, you're going to do it in the first place. And then the choice of who you're doing it to.
I think somebody said this too, and I think it's true. Like, really busy people, they just screw like whoever's like around. Like, Bill Clinton and Monica Lewinsky and Arnold the maid. It's just like whoever's closest in their area at the time. Like, don't have time to seek out kind of shit.
Man, this would have been a much different film had McTiernan directed. So I heard him say he turned it down at first,
Oh, that's true. Yeah.
and then it went to Lester.
That's
Had he
clearly not that guy. Like, there's a lot of shots in this where you can very, very clearly see it's not the actor.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and then I think it was Wings Hauser was supposed to play the bad guy. He was going to be Bennett originally.
It just picks him up.
Promise.
I didn't even know why he was asking questions in the first place if he already knew.
He's
Just
just
to set this
digging with
up.
him now.
Yeah.
Great moment. Now, for folks, if you notice, when he pushes the car over, the complete side is dented.
Yep.
But when he drives away, it's completely fixed.
I remember
So
that.
you see here, it's like on the side, the left side, I should say, it's completely dented. But then watch when he drives away, and you look at that same side Arnold's on.
I feel like continuity was not a big part of this movie.
Yeah, as they're driving away.
That's not Arnold either. I can clearly say that.
Not Arnold and not the same car.
No. That car was one of them fucking Transformers. It just fixed itself.
What a twist that would be.
Yes, I do think, Pred, that he should have done. He did End of Days too, which I think is a horror movie.
Oh yeah.
And
Yeah,
then he did Maggie, which I never really saw, but I heard that was a horror movie.
Yeah, it's more of a drama horror kind of thing.
it's a drama with the zombies in it.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It would be cool if he did more, but I'm glad we got at least some,
Yeah.
unlike Van Damme or Stallone.
Yeah, Stallone never did a single horror film, did he?
No, I mean,
I See You is kind of one, depending on which cut you watch, I guess. I mean, they're both still basically kind of overall a slasher movie in a way, but
yeah, in a way, but like Predator, Terminator, like that type of horror, not really. No.
right.
And Van Damme was gonna do Abominable, and then that never came about.
Is it him fighting a Yeti? If so, then
Yeah.
that would have been, oh, Jesus God, why didn't he do that movie?
I think it was supposed to be like he works with the UN and their rescue team. It was going to play out like Predator, but it was in the mountains and the snow, and, and then instead of a Predator, it'd be a Yeti. So I think it'd be like his Predator, but then
Didn't Van Damme do like an alien movie or something years later, like an alien invasion movie or something?
he had a cameo because his daughter starred in it. It's called UFO, aka Alien Uprising. But he only has a
Right.
cameo, and he only did that because his daughter was one of the main stars. So he's in it for a minute, and then he dies.
Oh, that's
The
great.
alien kills him, blows him up. He's like, things you do for your kids.
I wish I could do a Van Damme impersonation. I honestly wish I could do that. But that particular accent is really difficult.
Yeah, you never know till you try.
You're right. So try, Mark.
Let's go, Mark. Bring it out.
I need to watch like a scene of something first to get it down.
Just remember when he's talking to Ray Jackson and he goes, I love you, my friend. And if you can lock in on that, I feel like you've got the accent. Or when he says, what is it, like, try to keep your clothes on.
Yeah.
I just want to eat.
Now, this whole fucking scene coming up right here is amazing.
Yeah. Very fun scene between him and Bill Duke. Great dialogue. I don't know why, just a weird looking motel room. I don't know why.
Yeah, I mean,
I think just like the glass. Maybe that's an 80s thing that they had all these.
like, did they have hotel rooms like that? I guess they did, but
It's like weird lamps and
it looks like half of a hotel room and half is like a nightclub.
Yeah. You look at all the light reflecting off Bill Duke.
it's like a motel for strippers.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a weird lamp stuff there, and you got
That's about shot her 4 or 5 times. Ah. Here we go.
Raised for breakfast.
Here we go.
probably one of my favorite line deliveries in the movie.
Fuck you, asshole.
Another Terminator line.
And that's also what's great about the 80s. Anyway, they did nudity and
Jack says, I miss random titties in movies.
well, yeah, you're right. Thought the same thing.
Mhm.
And not a bad aftermath effect.
Yeah.
Good news is if he was a vampire, he's also dead. So
Yeah. So I guess that was a piece of the door.
I guess one of those slats in that thing over there, or the door. I don't know.
Yeah, I can't tell.
Or blade got him. I also think of this movie as like the movie where he keeps stealing cars. Just everywhere he goes, he takes a new car to get away. Now I get this car. Now I got that car. The three of us do like a lot of 80s action films. Can you think of an 80s action film that when you saw it was disappointing? Maybe whether you hate it or not, just you find it disappointing, whether because of you thought it'd be better or had too much hype or something.
You mean like initially, like just
Sure. Or
Um,
either way. That's also for the chat as well.
I mean, I'm going to be honest about this. I think it came out in the 80s, either late 80s, early 90s. Die Hard 2.
1990, so close enough.
I mean, I don't. That's the thing, though. I don't think there's any way that you'd ever top Die Hard. Like that just wasn't going to happen, no matter what
Yeah.
movie they made.
mhm.
Yeah.
In the 80s, though, I mean, not really, because like most every action film was killer. Like it just.
Yeah, I can't think of anything. Nothing comes to mind. I could name any from the last 10 years, though.
Yeah, Master Universe was kind of disappointing. Dolph Lundgren, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. Little fucker with that keytar.
You didn't want a T-tar after that?
No.
I never used one, so.
I will say this, though, about that movie. Frank Langella was great as Skeletor. And I thought Meg Foster was pretty killer as Evil Lynn. It's just everybody on the good side sucked. Like they all they're just awful characters. Cyborg, Maggot Launcher says. Cyborg was a difficult one for me because I mean, I was coming off of seeing like Bloodsport, Kickboxer.
Yeah, I mean, I like the film, but it does feel like one of the lesser when you compare it to the other films you just mentioned. Like it could have been better, but I still enjoy it. Still fun.
Oh yeah, I'm very nostalgic. So Cyborg's been one of my favorite Van Damme films, but nostalgia's been the point of contention for that.
Yeah,
Raw Deal, other than the ending, I couldn't get into.
Raw Deal is kind of shitty. I'm gonna be honest. It just is.
Mm-hmm.
Don't drink and bake. That was just his wife was drunk. You should never drink and bake. So I like the ending. Just the rest of it's kind of meh. Dick Tracy movie sucks. Well,
like flat top, brick top. What the hell was his name?
Roll.
Dick top. What was his name?
Okay, not to get off topic from this. I like the look of the film. I think he's got good cinematography, lighting. I don't like Madonna. I never liked Madonna. Never got the hype of Madonna. And Warren Beatty, I don't think he was the right guy for it. I mean, not many people gave a crap about Warren Beatty. So I think that kind of hurt his chances. And then he had so much control to this day that he made these random appearances just to keep the rights on like what Turner Classic Movies. I'm going to do an interview as the character just to keep the rights. So no one else could try it again. You asshole.
I think anybody ever gave a shit that much about Dick Tracy, and they certainly don't now.
No.
I thought you were going to say Warren Beatty.
Well, that either, really.
You didn't like Bulworth?
Actually did like Bulworth. That might be my favorite like Warren Beatty movie.
Yeah, I like that one.
It's a young Don Cheadle and Halle Berry and all those.
So I'll ask you two, since we love Arnold's early work. Oh, boy, I gotta wait. Just the fact that he takes a bulldozer to the.
Yeah.
What? I mean, you think maybe a more subtle way, but no,
No, that's fine.
you gotta just bulldoze it.
I mean, he could have just broken in, but what the fuck?
And I guess, like, for anyone out there who, if you know about these armory places, do they have rocket launchers and stuff in the back?
No.
They do in RoboCop 2. You guys remember that in the opening of RoboCop
I'm like,
2?
do they have the 4?
You just can't go in and buy military grade weapons.
Sure you can.
I'm just saying, like, the way it's the film, it seems like.
I'm pretty sure you could do that even in the 80s.
What was it? Like I'm trying to remember here. It's like the secret room. Hey, you want the good stuff? You want paid cash? Something.
Look at that. Now, have you ever fucking seen that in any store? Like,
just Uzis and
Claymores.
M60s, fucking fully automatic, everything. Four. I don't know what the hell that is. I mean, it's a rocket launcher, but I've never seen one like that. Bazookas.
I figured just ask anyway.
They just got hand grenades laying around like Tic Tacs. Yeah. Well, here you go. Take a commemorative hand grenade. I'll just quietly go to jail now.
They just did not see her somehow.
Yeah, I missed.
She's right there.
I guess they were too. Maybe they were too surprised by all the weapons they found.
And
Really?
She could have killed him with this coming up.
There's no gun stores in major cities? Really? There's like 5 gun stores around here, like in like a 10-mile radius.
Yeah, there is in Chicago.
Of course there is. Yeah, I guess you got a point, Mark. If she did this right, I guess she could have blown up the whole van.
I don't know.
Like if this worked out,
Yeah,
she aimed on target, it would have
just killed him and everything else. Now, Can we talk about the logistics of the fact that she is an airline stewardess, right?
Right.
And she figured out how to work a fucking rocket launcher enough to like
Oh, they
shoot it.
explain it though in the movie. She read the instructions.
And the instruction manual. When the fuck did she read the instruction manual? The 3 seconds that she was like sitting in the car?
But she said right there, she read the instruction. That's all you need.
Uh-huh. Instructions on the side of it.
Yeah, I don't
here,
know.
pull here,
Yeah,
aim.
yeah. I don't think he grabbed instructions anyway from.
No, that'd be killer if he did.
Yes, General coming up. He Bill Paxton for about 30 seconds. It's
Mhm.
when they're in the middle of flying. But I was going to ask, like, there's a lot of Arnold films in the past here that we enjoy. What do you think of Arnold's later career? Kind of Terminator 3 and afterward. So it was like Sabotage. We all know about the Terminator sequels, but I mean, like
Collateral Damage, shit like that.
well, even I think that was before
Expendables.
T3, but yeah, like I don't like trying to remember the names of it. There was The Last Stand, there was Maddie, there was Aftermath, that drama he did.
Escape Plan with Stallone.
Yeah,
Yeah,
God.
that bullshit. Did you see any of those? Either of you? Like the stuff afterward, or just no?
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I've seen pretty much everything he did after. I want to say, after T3, I probably saw everything that he did, unfortunately.
Sorry, Mark.
It's a significant drop in quality, but not necessarily his fault. I mean, that's just film in the last decade and a half. I mean, it's just nowhere near the 80s and 90s stuff. So, I can't really pick a favorite out of any of those. I guess maybe Expendables 2, just because. And I don't love that film. I just like seeing the image of Stallone, Willis, Arnold, all those guys like side by side, shoulder to shoulder, blowing shit up and shooting shit. It's just a cool image to me. And it's something that I probably thought of or wanted to see as a kid, but it just didn't happen until, when it happened. So I appreciate it for what it is.
Now okay. Flies planes now too. Yeah, I don't think I've seen any of those movies. Expendables 2 I have seen. It's been a long ass time. But like some of the ones that you mentioned last
Sabotage, Killing Gunther.
No, I haven't seen any of that shit.
Terminator Genesis.
6th Day and End of Days, I've seen both those. So I guess like my end of Schwarzenegger was like right after T3.
Mm-hmm.
Or giving a shit about Schwarzenegger movies, I guess.
Yeah, most of his later stuff sucks.
Mm-hmm.
I did watch The Last Stand and the first Expendables is pretty much it. Fuck the rest.
Yeah.
If you had to pick one of those movies, like gun to your head, and they're like, pick a movie after T3, what would you pick?
Probably Expendables for me.
That he's in or that he starred in?
Stars in.
Oh, stars in.
The Last Stand. I actually think that's a pretty good one.
I may have seen that. Is that the one where he's the sheriff in the like?
Yeah, with Johnny Knoxville.
Yeah, I did see that.
Yeah, I liked it for what it was compared to what he did afterward.
Right. Yeah.
And here's Bill Paxton.
Mhm.
I should ask you too. Have you noticed a lot of difference between theatrical and directors from what you remember theatrical? I know it's been a long time.
No,
No,
I haven't noticed anything really.
No.
are
yeah,
you sure it's the director's cut?
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
Okay.
mine says it's 1 hour and 30 minutes and seconds. So yeah, it's
That's what I got. That's the theatrical.
maybe it's at the end.
I thought the theatrical was
Jam all the
like
shit.
86 minutes or 85 minutes.
Oh, I don't know. The one I got was theatrical. It says hour and a half.
Yeah, I think the theatrical is 86 minutes.
Simon, yes. Calidor. Basically, it was just Conan. It was just another Conan movie, really.
Maybe I'm watching director's cut. I don't even notice. Maybe that's the thing.
Maybe the director's
maybe-
cut is the theatrical cut. We just don't know it.
But yeah, Vernon Wells did a good job here. Yeah, I mean, I never really knew that there was that people didn't like him, or they just thought he didn't fit his body type.
I guess they just didn't see him as being like somebody that could go up against Schwarzenegger.
Would you
Right.
guys have preferred Wings Hauser like it was?
No, I
before they
would
got rid of
never
him?
prefer Wingshauser in anything. God damn it! Like,
I don't
No,
know. He could be a pretty good bad guy. I think he's great as a bad guy.
I just think Vernon Wells is perfect with his mannerisms, his acting.
Mhm.
I just know that I
I-
think there's another guy, but then he got the outfit, so his stuff's like too thin, so it's like much tighter around Vernon Wells. So it looks a bit more flamboyant outfit than
flamboyant's a good, that's a
they're
good word
supposed
for
to.
it. Yeah. So everybody remembers Vernon Wells from like the Mad Max shit, and they
Mhm.
remember him from this movie. Do you remember him in Shrimp on the Barbie?
No.
Not really,
Fucking
no.
the Cheech Marin movie.
I remember the movie. I'm trying to remember who he was in.
He was the villain, like, well, whatever you would call a villain, like the heel, the bad guy, or whatever in the film.
Okay. Wow.
He's great in that too.
I haven't seen that film in forever, so well, I also remember him in Weird Science.
Mhm.
With Michael
He's
Berryman.
basically playing the same.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah. And then recently, as in a couple years, I forget the name of the movie, but there was a horror anthology. His part was good because he played like a guy in a Santa suit that tricks this guy into thinking, "Oh yeah, I'm here to take you to see the kids," and then kidnaps him and messes with him. I remember Vernon Wells being good in it. I forget the name of the movie though. Shitty movie, but he was good.
Is Puerto Valverde.
Yeah. I try to remember, why did he need to take off his clothes to do this?
I have no idea. I was just thinking the same thing. Like, what was the point of that?
He needs to show the guns for the gun show
Yeah.
before the
the
actual
stu-
guns.
The studio requested it.
And of course, this was always some of
Yeah.
my favorite bits
Yeah.
with a lot of 80s films. The gearing up montage.
The end of this movie is probably the most batshit crazy. Like, this whole attack sequence It was like there's just hundreds of people running at him just mowing everybody down. You remember the scene too where he like jumps into the bush while they're shooting at him? Like, right?
So here's a question. What makes us enjoy, which I love it as well, even though we know it's ridiculous, even though we know it's unrealistic, even though we know it's silly, what is it about that and this and other movies that makes us enjoy that type of stuff?
Because it's to me, it's because it's an earnest attempt at like they're being serious, even though it comes off as like goofy now. Like they really were like, okay, we're gonna this is a guy that's gonna kill everybody he comes in contact with, and like just absolute carnage all around him all the time. So it's like it's being played seriously, even though now it's kind of comedic. I think that's what makes it work.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's definitely a lost bit of charm that you just don't get in films nowadays, especially action now. It just, I mean, we always mention CGI and stuff, but there's something about the pacing of these films, and they just feel like pure entertainment. Like there's no, we mentioned that in the beginning, there's no slow down for this. It just keeps moving and moving.
And there's no like backstory really, or like
And you don't really need it.
No, it just like goes
Pure
just
entertainment.
from the very beginning to the very end, just 100 miles an hour, just action sequences, doesn't stop. There's no exposition really. A couple of scenes here and there, but then like just more action scenes.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, if they did this today, it was like they'd have to literally stop the film and go, "Hey, audience, by the way, we know this is silly," and like have to like literally explain to the audience, and it's like, shut up, just be quiet. You're not charming. It's like if it's a joke, you don't explain the joke.
Right.
But I think that's a reason why they don't make films like this, is because you have the generation of people that look at this as, oh, it's cheesy, it's corny. So we're above that. We're better than that. So we're not going to do what they did because we're so much smarter and we're so much more, I don't know what you call it. We're better than that.
Fucking threw 2 knives and killed both of them guys. This is what the hell was that, by the way? He just shot a knife out.
¿Cómo está?
That's great. Nobody can hit him.
No, nobody can hit. They're shooting machine guns and like
exactly. The guy from the
like
tower.
10 of them.
Yeah.
Also, when he blows things up, like there's also the thing at the upper part of the tower blows up. Did he crawl up there to put a bomb up? Like, did he climb up, put a bomb, and climb down? Just like the top part blows up. It's supposed to be places he put bombs at. So it's like there's bombs blowing up that he would never get to.
I like the just random like dummies that they've got outside of places. They're supposed to be people. Which film is more fun, Independence Day or Godzilla?
I think Uncle Bill would say neither.
I mean, I'd probably pick Independence Day.
That's what I was gonna say.
Independence Day.
Even though it does, I won't say it sucks, but it.
I like the film. Grenades are ready to hit him in the face when he's running.
Here we go.
I do love that rocket launcher. It's cool looking.
Mm-hmm.
Can't think of many other movies that use it too. I like when movies use stuff that's like unique to it.
And this is filmed at the Harold Lloyd Estates, which is also in Beverly Hills Cop at the end.
Alex
really? The
Sanchez-
end?
Mm-hmm. The mansion.
That's right. Yeah. Alex Sanchez says Death Wish 3, which is probably the best use of a bazooka in any film.
Yeah. I mentioned it earlier, but the one in RoboCop 2 where they go to the armory store and they pull out, that one's insanely huge. It's bigger than the one in this.
Look at this shit. He's just fucking running across. No cover, nothing. Just
Well, also, like when they fly, you'll see the flap that pushes them up. So if you look closely or you go back, the flap that pushes them up, you see them and stay there.
this looks also a lot like the Beverly Hills Cop house that they go in.
Yeah, it is, which was a real like estate owned by like some rich guy.
Huh. That's pretty cool.
Shotgun. What did he pick up? He dropped a pistol and got a shotgun. What the fuck? Those flowers are protecting him.
Yeah.
That's some good flowers.
Grenade.
flowers.
He's fine. It's
Yeah.
no big deal.
No shrapnel. I get up. This scene right here, I always loved, even when I was a kid,
Yeah.
because it's just like, who the fuck even thinks of shit like this?
So this scene specifically will determine whether it's the director's cut or not, because there's definitely some longer scenes in the director's cut where
All right.
you see like blood linger, like the arm cut off. You see longer. I think there's another bit where you see more of. I can't remember.
The scene where he comes out and throws that fucking saw blade.
Yeah,
It
scalps the guy.
looks like a reverse shot too. I can't tell, but when you see it, you'll know what I mean. What the fuck?
Oh, so he's got the M60 now.
Yep.
Yeah, I'm definitely watching it.
30 guys coming. They just running to their deaths.
Exactly.
So in the cut, when you guys are watching, when he threw the saw and hit the guy's neck, was there an up close shot of it in his neck? That's the director's cut.
Yeah, it kind of looked like it.
There's definitely like when he chops his arm off, they definitely stayed on that.
Okay,
Yeah.
so cool.
These flowers, oh my god. They've killed more flowers in this fucking movie than they have like anybody.
These stunt guys gotta like find different ways to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do I fall unlike what they did? He didn't even aim. He's like, I'm gonna keep pulling the trigger just to go after. What's also weird is like he's got the M60. He'll be going through the hallway soon, but then the next thing he just appears and just has a shotgun for some reason. So like you don't see him drop the M60 and pick up the shotgun.
Well, hell, you didn't see him drop the pistol and pick up the shotgun either.
Yeah,
all of a sudden had a shotgun.
It's on his back, right? Isn't that it? On his back?
Sure. Yeah, it is.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Even if it was,
maybe like
pulled out his ass for all I care.
Yeah. Was it even out of ammo, the M60, or like, nah, just it's time to use the shotgun again.
No, yeah.
Is that bulletproof chain mesh that Bennett's wearing, by the way?
Oh, no doubt.
Definitely not
course.
pipe proof.
It's got the Steiner chain mesh.
If he wore it on his head, that'd be amazing. Yeah.
There, oh, there's a shotgun.
Ever seen Eastern Condors with Sammo Hung from '87?
Yeah, that's it's got a ton of crazy action. That's I think that's a Criterion one. Criterion put that out, I think. That's a good one.
Yeah, if you like action films, it's pretty much if Hong Kong made their version of the Dirty Dozen. That's pretty much it.
That's a good way to put it, yeah.
But yeah, very, very action heavy.
Mhm.
Very good if you like action.
He had to fly back through the glass and fall off the balcony.
You got it.
By the way, not for nothing, but how many shells does that fucking shotgun hold?
Right.
He shot like 25, 30 times with that damn thing.
Justin Jet, they wanted Arnold's character to murder a guy in Valverde that was like a opponent to Dan Hidea's character.
He was a salsa king.
That too.
No, I've never seen him reload one single time.
Yeah.
That's whole.
His guns are on auto reload.
Yeah.
No, it's just when they're out, he just throws it away and gets a different gun.
Yeah.
You don't need a reload.
He's on X Games mode in this movie. He's just like. And then 145, he's been shot at for the past 20 minutes with every machine gun that's ever been made. And a 45 is like, that's what got him.
Yep.
What's funny is he took like 30 seconds to scoot over to the wall. He could have kept shooting and it killed him.
Chicken shit.
Shit gun.
The trigger.
Let's see what's going on in there. Let's go.
I think Vernon Wells' character wants to dig something other than a knife into Arnold's character with his Freddie Mercury outfit.
Oh, God. He does look like Freddie Mercury.
Yeah, that had to be on purpose. He's lost it.
Yeah.
But see, this is why, Mark, I couldn't see like Wayne's House because I think Vernon Wells plays the scene like acting wise very well. He's just he's memorable.
Oh yeah, for sure.
He doesn't have a lot of screen time because the whole middle section he's not in it a whole lot, but he makes a impact.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna shoot you between the eyes, I'm gonna shoot you between the balls. It's like, oh no, not Freddie Mercury. Okay, and obviously some of these scenes definitely not Arnold.
No.
No.
You could tell. It's like the body type's like a lot less muscle.
So they're like under the mansion or whatever. There's like giant fire boilers.
Yeah,
Where
yeah.
are we?
We're
It's a
in
big
like
mansion.
Freddy's. We're in the Freddy boiler room at this
It's a
fucking
big
point.
mansion, Mark. You need a furnace. You know that,
Yeah.
Mark.
Yeah. I
Don't
guess.
you have that?
Yeah.
Sure.
You got a furnace with speakers built into it. That's probably the same style furnace Mark has. Like he's shit in his house. Like he comes right back with like a gut punch. He doesn't even phase him.
He may not have the body type, but at least he got the attitude. It's like, I don't know.
Yeah.
He's like Balls Mahoney.
He does kind of look like Balls Mahoney too.
Nice.
Where's the line? Where is it?
Coming.
I mean, even like with action films that you've seen in recent years, when was the last one that had like a memorable death scene for your villain?
That's pretty memorable. I'm trying to figure out where all that steam and shit is coming from in that fucking pipe. What, the last memorable villain death scene?
Yeah, like with newer stuff.
Oh, Jesus.
I mean, like I like the Beekeeper, but it's like I can't remember that.
Yeah.
The other movies of recent years, like 5 years, it's hard to even think of. I'm sure there are. Just either like Cobra, like the guy's on the hook and he's put to the fire. This here, Alan Rickman, falling.
God, I don't even know that you mentioned it. Like,
I can't even think of one.
I just have a bullet on his arm. It's fine.
Ain't got time to bleed.
Yeah, no bandage. No, not even a Band-Aid.
Nope.
Don't need it. I'm sure she loves being pressed against that sweat and blood. Hey, a little bit closer. Here's all this blood and sweat on your face. No chance.
well, I just killed 200 people.
Yeah. Gonna go have a sandwich.
Feed more to some deer. Get some more ice cream. Back when you had like a specific song for a movie, not just here's a song from the 70s we don't dig up and put at the end. I liked when they made songs specific for a movie. So,
dude, there were so many killer fucking songs that, like, for like, think about like the Karate Kid or like Bloodsport.
Yes.
I mean, all those songs were just so memorable in each one of the scenes that they're into.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a shame.
And you made a Commando too. Why?
No.
Why not?
There were talks, there were scripts. For some reason, I remember one was like it was a big idea, something about by the end of the film, some explosion happened, and like the Hollywood Hills was filled with cocaine. Something like I think like a plane exploded, but there was cocaine and it filled all the Hollywood. Something like that. I remember, and I think General Kirby became the bad guy.
That would
But
make sense. Yeah.
but nah, I don't know why they never made a sequel. It was a hit, I believe. People liked it. Trying to think.
There's no way to not like that movie. I just don't believe it's possible.
Yeah. Trying to think, what all did Arnold do in '89? Like that could have been a good year for it.
Mm-hmm.
But you know,
Well, 90 was Total Recall, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
So-
Kindergarten Cop.
What the hell did
Yeah.
he do in 89?
Because then '88 was Twins and Red Heat.
Mm-hmm.
So May '89, maybe he took a break.
Well, he possibly would have been filming some of Total Recall in '89, and then it came out in '90, maybe.
But then it come out summer '90. I mean, maybe, yeah.
I think so. It's possible. I don't know. It just that was a much bigger production. I think they made Commando in like 2 months.
Mm-hmm.
Like they completed the whole thing in like a couple of months.
He didn't do shit. He didn't do shit in 1989. So you're right. 88 was Twins and Red Heat.
Right. Twins was
Then he does
Right.
Total Recall and Kindergarten Cop. Then he does Terminator 2, and then it just kind of goes.
Mm-hmm. When did he do that Tales from the Crypt episode? Wasn't that
That was
like
90.
Okay, that wasn't 89. It was 90. Okay.
Yep. Same time.
Okay.
So I'll ask this. Since these came out the same year, which did you like more, Rambo 2 or Commando? I don't need to answer. You guys already know my answer.
Yeah, I already know that.
So
There's
no wrong answer because both are good movies.
That's a tough one though, just because I like 2 a lot. So, I don't know.
I can tell you. I mean, for me,
That's really tough.
I'm more of an
Go ahead.
Arnold guy. I always was more of an Arnold guy, so I would probably pick Commando.
Mm-hmm.
Not that I don't like that movie. I think that movie's great, but
Yeah, I love 2. I was always more of an Arnold guy growing up, so I guess I'd have to say Commando as well. I didn't really even think about that, but yeah, they did come out the same year. And I'm sure that was the bigger hit. Commando probably made money, but I doubt it was as big as
I'm curious. Let's look at it.
Rambo.
What year was that?
1985. Yeah, because Rambo 2 is about May, and then this was October.
Yeah, I should have fucking thought about that since it's 40th anniversary. Yeah, Rambo was definitely the bigger hit. Rambo was number 3 the whole fucking year.
Mm-hmm.
Highest grossing movies, 150 million.
That sounds
So-
about right.
You had Back to the Future, which was number 1, which was 212 million. Beverly Hills Cop was number 2, and then Rambo First Blood. I wonder how much Commando made. Commando was 21st. It made 35 million.
Lower
So
budget,
good.
I'm assuming.
So let's see
Says here 10 million.
So it was a modest success.
Jeez, man, Stallone. Did Stallone do Rocky 4 and
Yep.
First Blood. Jesus.
Same year, because Rocky 4 is around Christmas time. It came out.
Number 3 and 4 on the 85 gross list.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably his best year.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Fright Night actually did. I was just looking at some of these movies. Fright Night actually did 25 million.
Could you imagine all that cool shit coming out in the same year?
Yeah.
Just fucking camp out in the movie theater. I'd never go home.
Well, I mean, listen. Okay, so this is the top movies, top grossing movies. You had The Goonies, you had Witness, Mask, The Breakfast Club, Pee Wee's Big Adventure, E.T. That was a re-release. Mad Max Beyond Thunderdome, Commando. It's just the list of Fright Night, Summer Rental, Weird Science, Friday 13th 5.
Day of the Dead.
It's not on here, but yeah. Death Wish 3. Silver Bullet, Life Force.
That's crazy.
American Ninja, Missing in Action 2.
We can't even get like two of the best of those in this year or any year. Seems like.
God.
That's Superman, Mark.
Yeah, that's right. The masterpiece.
He's Zack Snyder. What that guy call you?
I don't want to say the last part.
Yeah.
Get us banned off here.
Oh god. Bobby Sears says, what makes a badass, you know, from these types of movies or shooting or punching bad? Could this also be a badass if you're standing up by talking to bullies and he said buy and run?
I don't know what you mean, Bobby, but I'll say they don't make badasses like this nowadays because there's too many pussies in Hollywood.
Mm-hmm.
Punch a bully in the face. That's how it happened in the 80s. Be like 3 o'clock high. For those, go watch the movie 3 o'clock high. I forgot what year that came out.
I love 3 o'clock high.
Yeah, that's an interesting one.
Fucking Mitch Pileggi is the like the security
that's
guard.
He is.
Yeah,
I forgot about that. You were the pussy who bleeds. Yeah. Okay. So that was Commando, which is fucking still awesome.
yeah.
What are we doing next week? We got any ideas? Like in terms of, we just go back to Q&A.
That'd be a good idea.
Do you still want to see Axum together?
Oh yeah,
That
I
would be a fun
do.
watch.
I do want to see that. I want to see that closer to Halloween, though.
Okay, so that'll be the future.
Yeah.
Okay.
Halloween is on a Friday, by the way.
It
That's
is
true. Next week.
Do you maybe want to do that on the 24th? So for the 31st, me and Matt were talking about doing a ranking for the Halloween franchise, like a tier list.
Okay. Yeah, the 24th is fine.
Because I'm thinking, you guys haven't done a tier list for Halloween films, right? You did like Friday 13th ranked in Elm Street. I think you ranked. I don't think you ranked the Halloween films.
I don't think we did Halloween. No.
So whether a ranking or a tier list, I don't know whichever is preferred. Whether you rank them or you a tier list format, whichever works best, whichever is more palatable. Could do that for Halloween.
The tier list is easier to do because you have those little tiers that are already.
So there you go.
Yeah.
To do that, then
that'd be cool. Yeah, so that'd be a great Halloween episode of Friday Night Lives.
So yeah, I guess next week probably just Q&A, just since it's going to be our commentary and then a tier list one after the other. So, and you got your dummy I saw for tomorrow, your Dawn of the Dead.
Oh
dummy.
yeah. I forgot to even mention that. So the long lost helicopter zombie was tracked down, and I actually have a video for that coming out tomorrow. And that company, that Distinctive Dummies companies, just announced they're releasing a Wilma and Fluffy crate set from Creep Show. So that'll be the next two figures that they release, which is killer. The fucking Wilma comes with like a glass of brandy. Like, it's amazing.
Will you be getting that?
Honestly, I just wanted the Dawn of the Dead stuff. Like, I had no idea that that company did as much. They have done like hundreds of fucking different things before this, and I didn't really even know about it. But I was really only interested in the Dawn of the Dead stuff, so probably not, because it's really expensive. Like the damn Fluffy doll is like 200. It has like her head or something. It's like $250. It has the crate, the Fluffy thing, and like her head. I'm like, dude, that 200 some bucks is like, that's a bit steep. But it'll probably only have like 50 of them made anyway.
And of course, you've done your Elm Street Steelbook, and you talked with Wes and Garrett the other night on physical media. So who won the debate, you or Wes? Basic or Steelbook?
I don't really know. I mean, there's so many people that are like, because I asked the question, like, which one do you prefer? Like, are you more about, when you buy something, is it more about completely just the movies, or is it more about the movies and the package together? And it's like, it seemed like it was about 50-50 for people that were like, I only give a shit about the movies, or like, I give a shit about the package and the movies. So I don't know who won that particularly, but like, we talked about a ton of different upcoming re-releases, because these companies are just re-releasing this stuff like crazy.
Yeah. It's really weird, because I remember way back, like, what was that, 2010 or 2011, somewhere around in that area, where they put out the Blu-ray set for Elm Street, and it was like this really thin packaging, and everybody was upset. Yeah, nobody liked it. And then now the basic one comes out, and then people seem to want to get that over the big set. But I'm like, I thought like everybody was bitching about that like 15 years ago.
I think it was the price. I think the price of it. If I was being honest, I think most people wanted that Steelbook set. They just didn't want to pay like, and I get that, but it's like, at least be honest about it. Instead of coming out and being like, I don't like it. It looks like shit. Buddy, ain't nothing looks worse than that fucking standard edition. It looks like what the Predator sees before he kills you.
Exactly. That's my thing, is like, people that complained about it, like, they ended up buying the standard, and it's like, well, it's just a red case as opposed to a blue case. It's the same fucking thing. So why'd you complain about it for so long? What did Eli Roth say?
Oh, wait.
I wish you had that clip.
I've got that clip. Hold on. It's here somewhere. Let me see if I can find it. Oh, fuck. It's on the other thing. I'm not going to be able to find it.
Yeah. The horror fans love to complain.
Yeah.
That's basically what he said. And I mean, you're damned if you do and you're damned if you don't. They actually gave you a better looking set than the slim basic shit edition. So
some dude was like,
yeah, go ahead.
This is kind of stuff that kills me though. So like, after that thing last night, that debate we're talking about, I was just talking about how much I thought that they did a good job with the Steelbooks, because it was like a matte finish and not a glossy kind of finish. And some guy was like in the comments, like, actually it's a satin finish. If it was a matte finish, I was like, just shut the fuck up. For the love of God. Like, you know what I mean. Some assholes out there. Some big fucking nerd. Actually, it's a satin finish. Stupid.
Oh man, Predminator, don't tell me about that.
Oh no.
I mean, I appreciate it on one hand, but I don't need to buy that. I want to look it up now. It's like 4,000.
So, Mark, where's your Elm Street? Did you buy one?
It's not here yet. That's a bit of a controversy I've seen.
Yeah, didn't some people say
pissed.
theirs are getting canceled?
Some are canceled, some are delayed. That's unfortunate. Mine has not been delayed or canceled. It just hasn't arrived yet. It still could. That happened to me years ago with a Second Sight release. It was the Drive Second Sight release.
Oh, that one's worth a fortune now too.
Yeah, I bought it, and then I can't remember what it was like. Maybe a month or a bunch of weeks had gone by, and people were showcasing it, and I was like, "Oh yeah, I did buy that. I had completely forgotten." Looked through my email, and they were like, "We're sorry, we did not have the quantity." And this exceeded whatever, and like you're not gonna get it. And I'm like, motherfucker. Like,
how does that happen, by the way? A lot of these sites, because that apparently like a lot of orders are getting canceled because Wes put up like an email that somebody had gotten. And it's on the Discord too, where it's like, that the order had been canceled for that.
Mm-hmm.
How does that a huge company like Amazon let something like that happen, man? I just don't get that at all.
I don't get it either. Well, somebody posted online something really interesting. So you have your set close by?
Yeah, it's actually right here.
What I saw was that originally it was limited to 4,000 copies. Do you have your like certificate thing or whatever?
Yeah. Where was that at?
I think it says 15,000, but some people said it was 4,000. Maybe
it was.
Movie?
They didn't correct it on like whatever like the cardboard slip thing is or whatever. Somebody posted it and they circled it. It says 15,000 on one spot, and then in another spot it says 4,000. So Warner Brothers kind of fucked that up. Yeah, I think on that piece you have in your hand right there, it says 15,000 still. Somewhere on it. I'm not sure where.
I don't see shit on here about it, but I can't remember where I found that to begin with.
Okay, but you did notice it at least.
Yeah.
No, I thought it was on the certificate, the card that was in it, the 15,000. Yeah,
well, on that piece that he has in his hand, I think it's the 15 on no, it's 4 on that, and then it's 15 on the like the insert one, or maybe it's the other way around, something like that. Somebody posted it on I think it might have been like Blu-ray.com forum or something.
That's fucking weird.
Yeah, they fucked that up. They should have just made a bunch of them, like 15, 20,000, and just did that right out the gate. Like, and based on the packaging, I can understand why they wouldn't want to.
I knew it was in here somewhere. So
forever.
This is like 400 and something to 15,000.
Mm-hmm.
A certificate of authenticity. Okay. So it says 433 of 15,000. Which I didn't even know that was like, limited to that.
Yeah, originally when it first popped up, it didn't say that it was limited. And then later on, it was 4,000. And then I guess they saw the demand and how it was selling, and they're like, okay, I guess we'll press some more. Sort of like the Halloween set.
Yep.
They pressed.
Well, man, I don't understand at this point in the game how these companies don't realize that these franchises like this are going to sell a shit ton.
Exactly. Yeah.
How are you not prepared for that?
Yeah, and I don't even think that manufacturing costs could outweigh how much they're going to make. They're gonna make money. Like, so I don't. What the fuck are they doing? Just
I mean, just sell as many of them as humanly possible for God's sake. Like
exactly.
you're gonna
I would
make,
I would think when the sales start to slow down, then you cease production on making them.
but any of the main franchises, Halloween, Friday the 13th, Nightmare on Elm
Mhm.
Street, there's gonna be, thousands and thousands of people that are gonna buy those.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Now, for your set, you only paid like 160.
It was 160 something. There's like $8, $7 or $8 off because you pre-ordered it or something like that.
Hmm.
So
Right.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's still a fair price considering the packaging and everything. How many
Yeah,
movies
you
you're
got
getting?
7 4Ks. So let's
Yeah.
assume that each 4K is $20. That would be
Mm.
about what it would be,
Hmm.
you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Everybody's being cheap.
Listen, I just don't believe that shit, man. I don't believe the idea that people are like, I'm fine with this edition or what. Like,
I
I just
can't.
buy it. Now, maybe for Rambo, I'll buy it. But the
Yeah,
majority,
yeah.
majority of fucking people, I'm
Yeah,
not buying
yeah.
it.
Right, yeah.
I mean, I love the franchise more than you, but
Mhm.
4K wise, I just want the fourth one. This is my favorite, but they won't release them individually. Just like those Friday the 13th, they stopped at what, part 3? And
Yeah,
didn't the first one they released like
they released the
sound like
4K
felt
of
like
1, 2, and that was it. I think of that.
Yeah,
okay, not even 3?
I don't think they did 3. I
They
think
didn't
it was
do
Oh.
just
3
1
of
and
them.
2.
Yeah,
And how long ago was that? That was a long time ago.
Yeah, that was a couple years
yeah.
ago.
So if they stop that, I mean, they're not going to. But again, I love the franchise, but other than 5 and the remake, but I just want part 4 and 4K. The others, I'm fine.
That's that weird, y'all. Though. Okay, so they did 1 and 2, and then they
Mhm.
Yeah.
did Jason Goes to Hell, Jason X,
Mhm.
and
Oh yeah, Arrow Video.
I'm
Yeah.
assuming Freddy versus Jason. Is that out on 4K in some form?
I don't think so.
No,
Okay,
I think
so
there's
they
talks
did
that
3.
maybe Arrow will do it one day, but no, I think it's just it's not on 4K right now. Freddy vs. Jason. Just goes to hell. Jason X 1 and 2, I guess.
Oh, that'll definitely be the
And
next
the
one. that they'll
remake.
release.
Oh, the remake. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess Paramount just stopped it.
John Candy documentary. I do like John Candy.
Oh yeah, I love John Candy. I
What is?
haven't seen the doc yet though.
Haven't either. What's it on?
It's not out yet. It's
Oh, okay.
I think they're going to put into the festival circuit first until they release it, maybe on Prime Video or something.
So that's a perfect example to me of a dude that was like, it didn't matter what the script was. You could insert him in a movie. He would make the movie.
Mhm.
Like I will pretty much watch anything that he does, even if it's something good. Because like Summer Rental does not have a good script or anything. It's not a great, but it's like him being in that movie is really what carries the movie. And Great
Yeah.
Outdoors and shit, like all those movies
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, I was just talking about that earlier with Mark Lester doing Armed and Dangerous. Like that's always been one I thought was pretty fun.
Yep.
There's some
Used to
cool
watch that all the
action
time.
set pieces in that. Got the young Meg Ryan in there, and Eugene Levy is great. Even Robert Loggia. So it's a good cast. It's a fun movie, and he's great in it. He fits right in. Yeah, I've always liked his stuff.
What are your thoughts about Who's Harry Crumb?
It's there.
Yeah, that's not one I go back to very often.
Yeah, it's not a favorite of mine. I don't hate it, but it's not favorite.
What about
Yeah.
Delirious?
Mm,
I thought that could have been better because the idea of a guy he had to stuck to his own soap opera, and because of how over the top soap operas usually are, I thought there's a lot. It could have been a lot funnier than it was, and
I can see that. Yeah,
whether the script, the director, I think they could have been a bit better.
I'd agree. Pretty much the same feeling on it.
Yeah.
What
I like a
about
lot of
Only
this
the
stuff.
Lonely?
I like that movie too.
Yeah, that's all right. I don't mind that. Volunteers was bad.
Okay, hold on one second, y'all. I'll be right back.
Okay. Somebody brought up Cool Runnings. Forget about that.
Yeah, I like Cool Runnings. Volunteers is pretty bad.
Yeah.
The Clown Murders was pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a really early one in his career. Trying to think of some of the other ones.
Going Berserk, I think it was called. That was pretty bad.
Yeah. Do you like Splash?
It was okay.
That-
Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah. Been a long time since I've seen that one. That was one that was on quite a bit as a kid.
I mean, Planes, Trains, and Summer Rental are my two favorites, and then
Yeah. Those are good. What's the Little Shop of Horrors?
yeah, you like Canadian Bacon.
Bacon. Yeah. It's funny because like I like him a lot, but like some of his stuff is not the best, I'll say. I mean, I don't know if it was just the stuff he was choosing to act in.
That's a Michael
I don't
Moore
know.
joint, Mark. Michael
Yeah,
Moore.
yeah.
Wagons he sucks.
What about Rookie of the Year? He's in that too.
He is. I never saw Rookie of the Year.
Really? Huh.
No, just never
Okay.
came up. and never saw Rookie of the Year.
Wow. I figured that would have been one you'd watch when you were younger. It was
No,
early 90s. I mean, I'm not a big baseball guy, but you know, some of those it had like the charm of like some of the good 90s.
you're a Major League 3 guy. Back to the minors.
Major League 3.
You Scott Bakula.
No, like the first one the best. That's
Yeah, he did
much
do his
better.
own voice on Camp Tandy. I remember that cartoon.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Right. God, he's got like a brief role in Career Opportunities.
Yeah.
Trying to think of some more of the stuff that he's done so many movies, and it's unfortunate he's no longer with us.
Mhm.
But
Yeah, the documentary looks good. It looks
yeah,
nice and
mm-hmm.
sweet.
Yeah, I think it'll be good. I really like the other one that they did. I don't know if it was by the same guys. The one for Val Kilmer. Did you ever see that one? It was called Val.
I've heard of it, but I didn't see it. But
That
I've
was
heard of it.
that was a really good one. Very sad to watch towards the end because of what he ended up going through health wise.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, he persevered, and I know that company, I can't remember what it's called, but they had like a startup technology where they were able to like try to give him his voice back, which made the news. It was like a big deal for a while. I believe that was like right after the documentary or something. But he's another one that's passed away, unfortunately.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have any like favorite Val Kilmer films, or were you not a big Val guy overall?
I mean, he seemed like a dick in real life, but
I didn't.
Movie-wise,
I mean, well, it was the documentary was his, so I mean, I didn't get that from that, but I mean, you could be right.
no, I hear all these stories about him being a complete nightmare to work with on Island of Dr. Moreau, even Batman Forever.
Mm.
Was the guy who did Jason Goes to Hell? He worked with him and said he was the worst guy he ever worked with on the direct-to-video film he did.
Mm.
Yeah, Val, I like Tombstone, his best role.
Oh yeah, fantastic.
Thunderheart was good. Like Thunderheart, Top Secret was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Not Red Planet.
Well, yeah, fucking Red Planet. Yeah, I don't know if I've heard. I mean, some of the people that I've seen talk about him had other like nicer things to say. So maybe it just depends. I don't know. I know Kurt Russell liked him, so, but who doesn't Kurt like? I've never really heard him say anything bad about really anybody. Kurt's a saint.
So, Mark, when you watching Alien Earth?
Jesus. Never if I can help it.
You don't want to see Sid the Sloth?
No, I'm good. I'm done with Alien, Predator.
They become
Terminator.
pets, Mark. Xenomorphs become pets.
No, I'm
like
done with all the
trained dogs.
That's
I saw the first 3
ever.
episodes because they were requested, and it was the most dog shit thing I've seen in a while.
I could believe it. That's why I avoided it.
It's mostly just like, hey, here's this girl who is sick and she went into the synthetic body. And then the group is named after Peter Pan. And the other sense of it named after Peter Pan characters. And Sid the Sloth appears by the lead character like an Obi-Wan Kenobi dose because she's trying to remember something for her brother and almost tossed to her. The Xenomorph ain't enough. You also have a fucking eyeball creature that pops out of a CGI cat. It's an eyeball tendril. And then I love the one of the fight scene where the lead girl grabs the alien ton, grabs it with a meat hook. And the alien's like moving around. She's moving the ton with her meat hook, dragging it.
How would that even work? Wouldn't the meat hook just melt because of the acid blood? Like,
I guess it caught something. He's like,
sounds fucking stupid.
He's just a hater.
Yeah,
a haterade.
I'll take it. I do hate a lot of the alien stuff.
Well, MTH, I didn't request the last 2 episodes, so I didn't see it unless someone would give me money. It was the 3 episodes. I recorded a rant on it. I fucking yelled and got pissed because I was pissed. I hate the fucking show. Whoever praises it, fucking garbage. I don't know what the fuck they're smoking. They need to give the pop back because it must be laced with some kind of fucking hallucinogen that had them show a different show than I watched for 3 episodes, and that was enough. Every character sucks. Every story with it sucks. Aliens turned to fucking garbage. Fucking Sid the Sloth. No one 100 years ago would be watching Ice Age 4. I goddamn guarantee it. There's not a single person alive that 100 years in the future that'll be reminiscing about watching Ice Age 4. No one thinks of it now.
I'd be shocked if that went to like a 2nd season.
I wouldn't. Shit rises to the top today.
Well, typically shows like that don't make it very far. So we'll see. I mean, I could be wrong. It could go for a long time. I mean,
you can't judge it, Mark. You have to see it first.
That's true. I haven't. It could be the best thing since the original. That's what they always say.
It's not.
You just don't understand it, Matt. That's the problem.
I understand this. That's what I understand. And that's what I feel about the show. Just suck my fucking Peter.
So is it worse than Romulus, you're saying?
God.
Where do you rank it on?
Sally, yes. the more I think about it. Because Romulus is
I
bad.
definitely don't want to watch it.
Romulus is bad because it just stole everything. This is just even more boring. And xenomorphs are like we need to put it in there because it's called Alien Earth. So whatever we forget it's an alien thing, it pops back up. But no, you got like plants that are upside down and looks like a dick. We got when the xenomorph first sees him, it backs his head up through a window and it looks like a black dick. Well, you see it through the window, and it looks like what's in Mark's pants.
I feel like I came in at the wrong time.
No,
Check back. What the fuck?
I was just talking about Alien Earth.
Mark's Dicks and Alien Earth.
Apparently.
I was talking about like the first time you see the xenomorph, it backs his head through a window and it looks like a black dick with the way it's framed. And it's backed it up.
Oh God.
And I've talked about Sid the Sloth and aliens become pets at the end, and all the characters are named after Peter Pan characters because the whole Prodigy Corporation is referencing Peter Pan.
This sounds like an amazing movie.
And the boss is like a Timothy Chalamet looking dickwad who like he'll look at a tablet, but he uses his feet to hold it. So he's a dork. It's worse than Romulus.
Jesus.
Yeah, sounds like,
in my opinion, because you won't know it's an alien show, and then a xenomorph pops in, then leaves again. I was telling him there's a scene where the lead synthetic grabs like a meat hook and somehow snags the ton and kind of goes back and forth towards like a container where it shuts, and then somehow she killed it off screen, cut its head off screen somehow. And somehow snagged his tongue with a meat hook. The whole show is just stupid. Yeah, Timothy Oliphant. Let me put it this way: he's the best part of it. That's how bad it is.
Yeah, that's
in my opinion.
He looks like Billy Idol.
He does. He actually does.
That's awesome.
Anyway, that's it for now.
All right. So, I feel like I missed a lot, but Rambo, what do you got going on? Like, what's coming up?
Long story short, thanks to a lot of people out there, a lot more requests we uploaded every day, including Prophecy, review for a film from the 1970s, eco terror horror film with the mutant bear.
Man, bear, pig. Yep.
Yeah, pretty much. WrestleMania 23, the Battle of the Billionaires. With that was a request.
Trump.
Yep.
He was so bad. Come on, Bobby.
And also the 3 episodes of Alien Earth that review will be up sometime in the future. So look forward to that for those interested. And Mark, how about you?
Last weekend I put up the video game playthrough part 1 of me and Rambo. No timetable is set for part 2. We're just going to play that by ear. He's busy with a lot of requests and other things. He's a busy man. So other than that, I'll probably just put up a couple of collection videos and just go from there.
Cool. So, yeah, like I've got that video about the Distinctive Dummies dropping tomorrow. And then there'll be a video up about every day, I would say, now for October. One thing or another.
Mm-hmm.
And then we've always got some sort of tier list or something that we're going to do. Like but I'd like to get an interview. I just don't know who the fuck I'd want to interview at this point. I'm still trying to figure out, like,
Get Ty West.
I'd love to get Ty West, but I have no idea how to get in contact with him. Mark, if you can get in contact with him, we'll do that.
Will do.
But yeah. So check out the Dead Pit page and check out Dead Pit on Patreon. All kinds of shit. Buy the new VHS tape from Tape Rock Video, which is out, which I can't believe that's out, but it is. Fucking VHS tape. Yeah. So until next time, everybody dies, but Friday Night lives. See y'all.
A big thanks goes out to our supporters over at Dead Pit on Patreon.com. You can get hours upon hours of great content, right, Uncle Bill?
There's so many hours of content. We've got reviews. We've got songs. We've got live streams. We've got exclusive streams. We've got non-exclusive streams. We've got streams with all kinds of celebrities and all kinds of different old shows from the past podcast, the initial incarnation of the show. All of that can be yours.
Dead Pit on Patreon.com. Show us a little bit of love. Give us some money because we definitely deserve it. That Patreon page is so killer that you'll rub your bird to it on a nightly basis. It's that good.
You won't be able to contain yourself. You'll have to jerk your bird out and go crazy. I mean, that's how much content that we have. So much content that it's massive, and it will massively smack you in the face.
You'll play with your bird so much, pretty soon you'll be looking around for somebody else's bird to play with.
Hey everybody, it's your favorite Filipino bitch, Miss Slatko Fudd, telling you about shop.deadpit.com. Simply the best horror shirts on TeePublic. There are others, but they all suck. And it's the best goddamn deal on horror shirts you will ever see. New shirts, old shirts, all the in-between shirts. God damn it, fools. Go over to shop.deadpit.com. You ain't down with that. You can go to fuck hell.